Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Beneath a Steel Sky, and when last we left off, we made quite a bit of headway in accessing LINC Space, as we now have a cyberbunk port. We're trying to get into LINC Space so that we can put both ourselves and Anita back onto LINC's files. Having a very high LINC status would definitely help in getting us around and to ground level. We have collected quite a few items while we were trying to get the cyberbunk port, some that we haven't yet shown Joey, like this video cassette.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's a low-quality video cassette, VHS standard.
We learned nothing that could help us there, but what about the cable? Does that have any interesting applications? The cable is made up of many strands of wire and appears to be very strong. Strong, eh? How strong, Joey? Give me an analysis.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's mostly copper, with traces of iron, carbon, and magnesium.
Would it bear my weight?
Oh yes, easily.
That's what I want to hear. It's not just a cable, it's also a makeshift rope that we're going to be using quite soon. We only have one more lead that we can follow, and that is the special policy that we can ask Billy about in the insurance place. We were directed there by two people, Gilbert Lamb and Dr. Burke, and the special policy is entirely there as a distraction so that we can try and get that anchor. We could have used Joey before to get the anchor, but Billy was there and obviously didn't like us trying to take it. The special policy is a way to get Billy out of the room. I'm sorry, Billy, we're about to steal from you. It's just a point-and-click way. If there's an item that's unattended, we'll take it. If it's attended, we'll try and distract the person so that we can take it. If it's nailed down, we'll find a way to remove the nails and then take it. And, like the anchor, if it's physically attached to a metal statue with welding, we'll get a welding robot so that we can remove the weld and take it. It's just what we have to do. Now that Joey's here, Joey's very important for obvious reasons, he's our welder, we'll ask you about that special policy. We're quite interested in it.
I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
We have two choices, and a third choice that cancels the conversation. Let's say that Gilbert Lamb sent us. How badly can it go?
Gilbert Lamb.
Lamb? He's a slime ball. I can't bear the man.
I thought he was your friend.
Definitely not. I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Gilbert Lamb is the wrong choice, but fortunately, Billy here doesn't remember that we just gave him that answer, and gives us a chance to present another answer to him.
I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Isn't it handy that he forgot, eh? Gilbert Lamb isn't even an option anymore. Let's say that Dr. Burke sent us instead.
Dr. Burke.
The ghoul, huh? He's cool. So, how can I help you?
Can you get me out of the city?
It's dangerous. Are you sure you've got the balls?
That's a delicate subject.
Wait here. I have to make a call.
And while Billy's away, we will play. And quickly!
Quick! Get that anchor while he's away. And hurry before the jerk gets back.
We have plenty of time to get this done. And Joey has a whale of a time! We now have the anchor. We just need to take it. And we also need Joey to get out of the way. There we go. One anchor. Billy won't even notice it's gone. He clearly doesn't pay that much attention to his office environment. Let's look at it. The decorative anchor is die-cast from a cheap metal. Give me an analysis, Joey.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's a model anchor, made of steel.
Marvelous. How did it go, Billy? Can we get out of here?
Any luck with your contact?
Security have put a hold on comms. Seems there's a saboteur on the loose.
I don't know anything about that. It definitely isn't us. Let's just go.
Never mind.
Let's leave. We have what we need, and we never need to speak to Billy again, if memory serves. Now it is time to do some inventory object puzzles in our inventory. We're going to select the anchor, and we're going to use it by right-clicking on the cable to make a grappling hook. The anchor and cable are fastened together to provide an improvised grappling hook. And when Joey's here, we'll get him to give us an analysis of our grappling hook. Isn't it impressive? It's certainly handy. Also notice the slight green on the inventory icon there in the top right corner. I wonder if that's always been there.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
How clever. You've made a grappling hook.
And we're about to go and use it in the only place that we can, which is back at the top of the eerie tower block. You may have realized where we're about to use this, and the danger that is involved, for if this goes wrong, we will get to ground level, just not in the desired state that Foster would like to get there in. Let's use our card, and go all the way back up to the top.
Come on, Joey.
Come along, Joey. I don't think we need your welder anymore. There we go. Straight up, we'll see Lamb, and we'll probably ignore Lamb because I don't think we interact with Lamb anymore either. Let's go this way, ignore the factory, and head over to the recycling plant. We need to go back to that fire exit. Oh yes, we're heading back there. Because there's a sign on the security building that we could potentially use to use the grappling hook to go over the massive gap between this building and the next. There's that transporter.
Hope that thing's got sensors. A guy could get hurt if it hit him.
Indeed they could. Let's just head upstairs, shall we? You'll notice that Joey isn't coming with us. We don't need Joey here right now. All we need to do is go this way. And do something very silly indeed. Through the exit. The air quality up here must be dreadful. And thinking about that, it's time to save, because anything could go wrong here. I actually don't think anything can go wrong, but it always pays to save. We see that sign there. We have a grappling hook. Time to do something foolish.
This could be the most stupid thing I've ever done.
Stupid, yes, but it worked. And we have the cable back. We don't, however, have the anchor. There are lots of lockers here, and there's an exit. Let's have a look at all of these lockers, eh? Can't hurt.
Belongs to someone called Goddard.
Okay,
No name on this one.
fair enough.
Lovecraft's locker.
I imagine that is an homage.
Ultar. Written in crayon.
If that's an homage, I don't get the reference.
Reich.
There's no homage there.
Belongs to someone called Cole.
Let's see if we can open them.
It's locked.
Can we open them with our card? Not that one. Ah, there are slots that we can use our cards on. Or card in this case. We are going to get more cards. Now, where's that slot? Got to be very specific. There we go.
Nothing's happened.
It didn't work, but I imagine we could use this on Reich's locker. If we can find... There we go.
I heard a little click.
Let's open it. Will we find anything awesome?
Nothing in here but some bottles.
Can we take the bottles? No, I don't think we can. Let's try and open up all the other ones, though. We may find something awesome.
Nothing's happened.
No luck there. I've roughly figured out where the position is in my lockers for slot. It's quite a very narrow area, though.
Nothing's happened.
Fair enough. I get the feeling that we're not going to be able to open any of the others, but it's always worth a try.
Nothing's happened.
One more. This one over here.
Nothing's happened.
we're not going to be able to open any of the others. So let's go through into here. Welcome to the interior of the security tower. What we want is over here, this interface. Let's look at it.
It's the LINC interface, and I don't like the look of it at all.
Neither do I. There's a slot for a card.
It's a standard card slot.
Fair enough. And there's a terminal we can't use, and there's also this terminal here. I believe this is just a LINC terminal.
Welcome to LINC. Please insert your card.
What we want to do is we want to use our card here and then sit in the interface. We can actually sit in the interface right now. It does nothing though, but we do look quite comfortable. Let's get that card and put it in here. And then sit down. Welcome, folks, one and all, to LINC Space, where we are a purple person, grabbing items and using things in our inventory, like these documents that we can't identify, and Sharon, and an open thing, and a disconnect. There's also info. We could look at all the things that we have. Seems like a good idea. What is this? Sharon, size 10K. To override system logon security, please distribute freely. Hi to Rue, Pob, and Ian. Ah, that I think is the thing that's allowed us to get past that retina scan. There's a ball here. We probably want this ball. So, let's look at it. We don't know the format, we know its size. File unreadable, data format unrecognized. Let's take it. The ball is ours, and notice that there's an eyeball here. The eyeball here is important. It's watching us right now. Carswell Sentinel, 72K. N. Carswell, Union Security. For security use only, engineers should refer to Program Manual IC40 before test or deletion. This thing is watching us. Right now, we're not a threat. And through here is something that we want to open. This carpet bag. If we try to open it now, the folder, Union Security ID 739-00461. Let's open it. We can't open it as we are, but we do happen to have an open program. Let's use that here. And now we have things that we can go and grab, like a magnifying glass. We want that. Quick Decrypt, 33 kilobytes. Oris and Werner, Union Labs, a decryption routine for all standard UCSI coded files. We want that. What about the birthday surprise? Birthday surprise, 32 kilobytes, the Wild Boys, the ultimate decompression routine for all serious system surfers. Spread 'em and enjoy. Thank you, the Wild Boys. We could use that. We want to, decompress this. And we also want to decrypt these files. Let's do that. We can now look at that. We can now look at this. And we can decompress this so that we get 2 parts of a password. Notice, by the way, that our inventory thing here is a little bit different. It's more futuristic, because we are in the digital world. We also can't go through here right now. This thing is watching us. It's Carswell Sentinel again, and it's keeping its eye on us. Get it? Eye? Because it's an eye? Anyway, here's a puzzle. We ultimately want to get over to there, and we have 2 bits of a password. We can slot these bits of password into the things beneath us, so that we can make bridges appear. Now, this is a puzzle that I don't quite remember, so I'm going to save and see if I can get through it quickly. Right, we have 2 bits of password. Let's see if we can use one of them here. And that makes that there, and we have to use the arrow to move from place to place. Now I think we might want to use the red one here. There we go. And then go back here and grab this bit of the password. We can now go up. And I think we want to use the only bit of password that we have left here, which will then allow us to go and get this. Do we need this? Codebreaker Red, 22K. Elf waits Union Security. Access to password-protected nodes. Security use only. I hadn't actually looked at the password before. We'll grab it. Now we can go up here and get the green one, which we do need. Let's look at that one too. It's the Codebreaker Green. Good to know. And then we can go up and across. Ah, okay, we can't quite get to where I want to go. What if I use the red password here? And then the green password there? Then we can maybe get over to there? Let's see if that works. Not quite, because that allows me to get back there. If we use a bit of password here, what happens? Ah, that allows us to get over to that corner. I think that's what we need. Yes, because we can now get all the way over to that corner. We are going to have to do this puzzle in reverse, by the way, because we have to get back too. Let's just go and use this here. There we go! Puzzle solved, and it didn't even take me that long. Also, you don't need clothes in LINC Space. Let's go up here into the exit. There's no eye here. There's a bust and a book. Let's look at both of them. Phoenix Program, 64K, Design C-Grey Union Security, restricted use only in accordance with LINC Mandate 889. Oh, we're going to be using this. And here's a book. Let's look at it. Phoenix Document, 183 bytes, C-Grey Union Security, text file. We've got that. Is it currently decrypted? Oh, yes it is. Let's use it. Now, let's look at that Phoenix program. No extra information here. We could go through this puzzle backwards, or we could just disconnect. But I want to show something off before we leave, and that is what happens if we try to get past that eye. It's not going to work well for us, but it's also not going to be too bad. So we'll go over here, we'll then go and grab this, which does kind of strand us, but if we put this password here, we can then go over here, down here. We don't ever have to come back here, by the way. I'm just showing you how to do this puzzle in reverse if you want to try and get past that eye. We'll then grab this. There we go. And put it over here. There we go. And then we'll grab this here. After looking at it, of course, by mistake. Go down. Put this over here. And then go and recover this file. I did this far faster in reverse than I did it going through it correctly. Probably because I just solved it. Either way, puzzle solved! Let's go over here, shall we? I'm sure this eye won't do anything. We'll be fine. We won't be fine. Fortunately, that wasn't one of the deadly ice that Anita told us about. So we can now go over to this terminal, insert our card, and see what we've uncovered. We've uncovered quite a bit by doing that. Oh, trust me. We have to go to number 4 again. We'll of course be able to bypass the retina scan. Let us view those documents that we've got. The briefing, the report, and Phoenix. Briefing. Special Operative Reference UO88-H2 Reich. Subject Overman R. Mother reference VP06-N9 Piero Maria. Native of Hobart. Removed child in bid to defect back to Hobart. Flight terminated in gap. Reference X9-37, Y3-82. No infant remains found at crash site. Well, we've learned our true surname. We are indeed Overman. Next page. Briefing document continued. Search all gap dweller camps in area. Return Overman to LINC at all costs. Subject has assumed the name of Foster. I don't know how they know that, but they do. Let's look at the report. Report.doc. Special operative reference UO88-H2 Reich. Subject. Reference PC49-Y2 Lam. No authority on record for increased status and promotion to supervisor. Unlawful intrusion suspected. Action. Level 3 surveillance. That explains why we were able to delink Lam. Lam has been under investigation by the security forces, and Lam did not know. Lastly, let's look at the Phoenix document. Phoenix.doc. Special operative reference UO88-H2 Reich. Subject. Status clearance. The bearer is authorized to utilize Phoenix status override in the course of investigations. Special security services. What does Phoenix do? We're going to find out in a moment. Special status request. Authority granted for temporary enhancement of LINC status. Agent granted access to all sectors. Duration, 48 hours. We've just made ourselves the ultimate VIP. There's nothing more we can do here. Let's exit. Be vigilant.
So my real name is Robert Overman. But why does LINC want me? And what's happened to my father?
That's a good question. And when we come back, folks, we will leave this building, because we now can, due to the fact that we're allowed to go anywhere we like, and we'll finally head to ground level, and see if we can find a way out of here. But maybe we don't want to get out of here now, and it's a good thing that nobody here has turned around to go and do something, and seen us messing around in this location. We'd be in some serious trouble if we were discovered. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.